easy when you play with a bunch of rejects and fat kids, Rodriguez.
Shut your mouth, Phillips.
What'd you say, crap face? I said you shouldn't even be allowed to touch a baseball. Except for Rodriguez, you're all an insult to the game. Come on! We'll take you on right here, right now! Come on! Right now! We plan a real Diamond Porter. You ain't good enough to lick the dirt off our cleats. Watch it, jerk. Shut up, idiot. Moron! Scab eater. Butt sniffer. Pus licker. Fart smeller. You eat dog crap for breakfast, geek. You mix your weeds with your mama's toe jam. Yeah! You bob for apples in the toilet, and you like it. You play ball like a girl.
The ultimate. You play like a girl. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and welcome. People of Earth, welcome to the third floor broadcast of Yankee Live, play-by-play. A little technical difficulties getting going, but here we are. We're joining in progress, 4:40 here on the West Coast in Berkeley. It is like 77 degrees. 3-0. Volpe actually just threw a ball to second base pretty good. Just fielded a ground ball. Well, if you've been wondering what's going on, if you're not watching, if you're watching, you already know what's going on. So let's recap real quick. Volpe fucked up again and led to 2 runs. Enough said. 2-0. That easy. And we were going to the bottom of the second. Yankees went down. They left a runner on. Either way, it's 2-0 going to the bottom of the second. What's everybody up to? Greetings and welcome back, man. This is like 3 games in a row we were able to do. Hope everybody's having a good evening. We got a jam-packed show for you tonight. We got all kinds of stuff coming up for you. We got clips and ads and all kinds of stuff. The 7th inning stretch is gonna. We needed something to lighten the mood, so we put some comedy in there tonight. We got an absolute classic 7th inning stretch clip. So don't miss that. If you're new here, that's what we do during the 7th inning stretch. We watch a movie clip, classic from old times. We've had all kinds of movies, right? We've had The Godfather, Goodfellas, Dog Day Afternoon, Reservoir Dogs, Dusk Till Dawn. The list goes on. And tonight is no different. You're going to love tonight. And we got 2 really special ads for you from the nostalgic days. Like I said, here on the third floor, you're not your normal play-by-play. What we try to do is bring nostalgia back to the broadcast by playing some old clips and some old ads and some old stuff from the days gone by. So you know what us old dudes were looking at when we were watching baseball, instead of all this AGI garbage that you're watching. Some cutting edge advertisements. We got one. I got one of the best ones that was ever on TV in the history of TV. Probably one of the greatest cutting edge commercials. YouTube, relax, man. I'm only doing this for nostalgic purposes. I actually had if you're watching yesterday, if you're watching on Rumble, there's no issues. If you're watching on YouTube, then you got issues. There's about to be a cat in the picture. This is Luna. We don't need to see your asshole. Thank you, Luna. Next time, can you put your tail down when you pass by the camera? That's what I love about being on the third floor and live. Who cares what happens? Joe Boyle pitching for the Yanks. For the Rays. We need to get warmed up. Sorry, folks. Jazz is up 2-0, bottom second. He takes a ball 1-0. Boyle is about to pitch number 18 here. Jazz looks at a 91-mile-an-hour slider strike. 1-1 to Jazz. Let's get this going for you. Like I said, let's get warmed up. Takes a second. Gotta get everything. Gotta get the brain cells kicked in. Here's your lineups. Let's get this ready because we're going to be ready to rock and roll. Hopefully we can use a couple of these I put in here tonight. And let's see what happens. The 1-2 to Jazz. He swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. So Jazz strikes out. Michael K. and David Cohen on the call tonight. It's always nice listening to Coney talk about pitching. It'd be interesting listening to him talk about free tonight. Jason Dominguez steps in. He's in the 5-hole tonight. You could see that lineup is absolutely bonkers again. We'll get to the lineup. I'll get to this in a minute. This one hammered left field pretty deep, going in the corner. That's a fair ball. It bounces off the wall back into fair territory. Dominguez in standing at second. Would have one out double for Dominguez. Oh, right on the chalk, ladies and gentlemen. Fair ball. Wow, all the way. Nice going the other way. Hit a nice rocket, playing him the pole there, and he hits it in the corner. It almost looked like it was going to bounce high enough to go into the crowd, and there was a couple hands there, but nobody touched it. Clean, just bounced back into play. Actually, the fan that had a chance at the ball looked like Volpe's cousin, because not even close. Ryan McMahon steps in, number 7 place hitter tonight. 223, 16 homers, 38 RBIs. Showing the mark where it hit. About 3 feet from the wall. That was in for a strike, but the umpire, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on him. 2-0 now. He says it was a ball. We'll take it. We'll take it while we're up, but we'll complain like a son of a gun when the 2-0 swings through that one. 2-1. Baltimore already put it to Toronto earlier today in the first game of a doubleheader, 16-4, 11-4 yesterday, 27 runs on the Toronto Blue Jays in 2 games by Baltimore. And right now they're at the end of 2, calming down 2-2. They're tied 2-2. I guess they're all runned out. And a strike to McMahon, 2-2 to count now. Dominguez off second, bottom of 2-0 Tampa. Jumping early like they did last night, 2-0. The 2-2 one out. Golfed first base, foul. Holy shit! We got a special guest in the chat on YouTube. The 2-2, he strikes out on a ball on inside corner on. Not a good swing, not a good at bat. They say strikes out, but we'll see what happens. We got a special guest in the chat. Bond, how are you, my friend? Volpe. Oh, I look away and I look up and Volpe's up. But guess what? I missed the pitch. But it's okay. Guess what? 0-1 to Volpe, Mr. 0-1. 2 out now with a man at second. They'll probably wind up leaving this runner there. 100 just misses the top of the zone. Volpe lays off 1-1. 2 out. Dominguez is at second. 1 out double into the corner opposite field for Dominguez. Boyle with the pitch. Right there, strike. 91 on the slider. Volpe buckling at the knees on it. Boyle about to bring pitch number 32. Much more efficient in this inning. Volpe strikes out on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball, leaves another runner in scoring position. I'd like to get his numbers again. I know at one point he was leave like 150-something runners on. He's well over that now. And he needs to sit the fuck down for a couple days. Jesus, man. I don't care who you put in there. You know what? Play without a shortstop. It wouldn't be much difference right now. Yes, that's the amazing part, ladies and gentlemen. We have a special guest in the YouTube chat. So if you're watching with YouTube, get in there with the great from down under, than none other than Bonfire from down under. It is quarter to 10 a.m. tomorrow, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday at quarter to 10 in the morning, and Bon is tuned into the third floor broadcast, watching the play-by-play of Yankees. Bon is also a basement dweller. Boom boom for Johnny Basement. Appreciate you so much, Bon. Angus was here for 2 days in a row. Maybe he'll pop in a little while. But Angus has been popping in, so we'll keep an eye out for him. Bon, thank you so much for popping in here and getting involved right away in the chat and everything. I appreciate it. And Bon, if you, I'm sure you, I don't know if you've been here before, but you do know sometimes I get on a rant. So if I don't see the message right away, I will get to it. And sometimes I get on a rant and forget the game's on. But it's the Yankees, and they ain't missing much. But thank you, Bon, for getting in there. So if you're watching on YouTube, get in the live chat there with Bon. Bon is from Down Under. He's hey Bon, what do you think of the footy there, man? I made a major comeback. I went from 13th, now I'm in fourth, like in fifth, one out of fourth. I've been hitting it hard lately with the footy. With what? There's only 1 week left, right? And then it's playoff time. Appreciate it, man. That tipping's fun. That was fun to get involved with, and thank you for inviting me. A lot going on, folks. Sorry. Inside, but hey, if you're part of the third floor community, you'll know what we're talking about and doing all this other fun stuff. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, Bond, thank you for showing up there, man. Appreciate you. So if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like, hit the sub, please. Get in that live chat. YouTubers, that ball is hit high. Bellinger going back. Bellinger going back. It is gone. 3-0. Solo jack for Jonathan Arenada. Aranda. Aranda. Goes Aranda Deepy. Crushed that off of Max. He crushed that ball. He's waiting to see the numbers on it. Don't see the numbers on it. Pitches, we're in the top of the third with nobody out, and Freeze already got 48 pitches. Yeah, he hit that way back there. Pitch number 49 evens the count at 1-1. So we got nobody out and a run in. 1-1 count. 3-0 Tampa on top of the third. Yankees are just unbelievable here. I mean, this is like a continuous. I mean, that's what we got lately, man. This ain't even funny. Strike. 1-2 now to count on Caminero. Top of the third. 3-0. Rays on top. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He gets a strikeout on pitch number 51. Curveball. I got him on the curveball. I did not see the MPHs, but nice pitch on the replay. So now we got 1 out, 1 in. 3-0 Tampa on top, top 3. Strike 0-1 on Morrill. Christopher Morrill, he struck out in the first. 209, 7 homers, 19 RBIs. I think that's up there somewhere. 0-2. Strike 2. Blue Jays and Orioles still tied 2-2. They're going to the bottom of the 5th. The 0-2 Swing and a miss. Foul tip back into Wells' glove. He holds on to it for the second strikeout. Another strikeout for Fried. Fried getting burned by Volpe for what came out to 2 runs on the error. So 2 unearned. And he definitely gave up a run. So the home run was definitely earned. I think they're still looking for it. This grounded to third. Ryan McMahon up with it, no problems. Throw to first. That's the inning. Rays get 1 on the solo jack by Arenado or on Araranda. He goes deep, putting it at 3-0. We're going to the bottom of the third. Yankees just struggling as struggling could be. It's hard to figure out what the fuck is really going on. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors.
You know, a lot of people think Billy and I argue all the time. Actually, we agree on just about everything, right, Bill?
Yeah, you betcha, George.
We even drink the same beer.
Light beer from Miller. Light's got 1/3 less calories than the regular beer, and it's less filling.
And the best thing is it tastes so great.
No, George, the best thing is less filling.
No, Bill, it tastes great.
Less filling, George.
Billy, it tastes great.
Less filling, George.
Billy?
Yeah, George.
You're fired.
Oh, not again.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Absolute classic, Billy Martin and George Steinbrenner. Pretty cool. You get paid to bygones be bygones. Billy, you're fired. Not again. Billy Martin, the great classics of the Miller Lite commercials. We got a couple more for you, so stay tuned. Stay tuned for that 7th inning stretch clip, too. Don't miss that. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I did climb up that ladder. There's 4 rounds left. Okay, gotcha. They give him a week's break? Is that enough time? He can give me a year break after one of those games. I don't think that would be enough time to recover after a game of footy. But yeah, what a competition. A lot of people in it, man. So yeah, a lot of people in there. It was definitely fun. It was definitely fun coming back, man. I thought I was dead for a while. I just got to figure out that margin stuff. But yeah, having fun. 4 rounds left. Looking forward to it. Plus the finals. And I remember, the finals are not the finals. That's how you guys refer to it as the playoffs. Got it. No problem. Austin Wells batting 9th today. He's already in the hole 0-1. Pitch fouled away 0-2. The 0-2 to Wells. Outside ball. 1-2 to Wells. Yanks trailing 3-0. 2 unearned runs and 1 earned run. And we're in the bottom of the third. 3-0. Rays on top. The 1-2. Down low. Misses. 2-2. Wells really needs to tighten it up. He needs to tighten up his at-bats. Yes, he does. He needs to tighten up his ABs. But the guy is taking an absolute beating behind the plate. 2-2. Misses way out. 99 on a 4-seamer, missing way outside. We'll go full to Wells. Boyle with pitch number 38. And that's a payoff to Wells. Misses, walked him. So Wells, as I was saying, must have tightened down on his at-bats, draws the walk. Maybe he heard me. So we got 1 on, nobody out, and that'll bring up the top of the order, Grisham, who walked in the first. Bond, that's awesome. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. It means an awful lot. Thank you. Dominguez, Grisham hits one into the corner, foul. Not a lot of room down there, folks, for either fair or foul, and that was right at the crease in the mat where the pole and the yellow stripe is on the mat. There's a crease about, I don't know, half a foot over. Hit right in the crease. Fat foul. Bond is going to be kind enough to share this stream with his Discord down under. So we are going down under today, folks. Holy cow, the pressure's on. I'm going down under, streaming live down under Yankee baseball on the third floor, bringing it to you like nobody else. The 0-1 to Grisham. Hits this one the other way, foul. Boyle bringing it 100 miles an hour on that four-seamer. Grisham on it, but hitting it foul. Left side. So we're making history tonight, folks. We're taking our show for the first time down under. At 10 a.m. tomorrow. Now. The 0-2 to Grisham. Way down low. Ball. 1-2 to Grisham. Rumblers, get in that live chat. Hit that like, hit that follow. YouTube, you're in here with us. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the share. Get in that live chat. The 1-2 to Grisham. Swing and a miss. Ball low, just below the strike zone. Gets Grisham. Strike 3. 1 out. So Wells off first with 1 out. Ben Rice DHing tonight. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out in the first. See, here's my thing. You got Goldie in the lineup playing first. He does not hit righties. We know this. He does not hit righties. So put Ben Rice at first, and if you want a righty in the batting lineup, why not be Stanton? He needs every at-bat he can get. This is right dead in the strike zone in the top half of the corner at 93, and the umpire just looks at it, calls it a ball. We'll take it. 2-0 to Rice now. Umpire is all over. He's missing calls in the strike zone, not like close to the strike zone, part of the thing in the strike zone. No, these are in the strike zone, and he'd call them balls. So this guy is having a rough night. So if we hear either barking from either dugout, he deserves it. Right on the edge, 99 just misses. 3-0 to Rice. Do you give him a cookie? What do you do here? You might as well walk him. You got Goldie coming up, and he ain't hitting righties. Wow. Oh, my God. Rice knew it was a ball. Everybody in the stadium knew it was a ball. Everybody but the umpire knew it was a ball. He calls a strike. Rice tosses his bat, starts the head. That's a horrible call. You can't have an automatic strike there. This ain't Little League. It was 99. It missed, but the umpire calls it. So we got a 3-1 count on Rice. Rice trying to work him. And that's the idea, man. Let's work this cat because it is hot in the Bronx tonight. The humidity is up. There, now that's a solid ball 4. He draws the walk anyway on the 3-1 count down in the dirt. But you got a hot, humid night in the Bronx, man. I know. That's brutal. And you got a guy throwing 98, 100. The more he throws, man, the quicker he's going to get tired in that humidity. The humidity alone can help you right now. So keep working this guy, He's about to bring pitch 48. We're in the bottom of the third. We got runners at first and second, 1 out. And we're trailing 3-0. Now, this here matchup, I can imagine what he went out and said to him, like, look, got to get him, man. You got to get the goal. You got to get Goldschmidt here. maybe it's time for Goldschmidt to break out against righties. This would be a good time to do it, wouldn't it? So let's see what happens with this matchup. The pitch. Goldschmidt hits it, fouls it back behind the plate. Strike one. 3-0 Tampa over New York. 0-1 to count to Goldschmidt. Wells off second, Rice off first. The 0-1. Ball inside, 1-1. This umpire's got some set of ears, man. This dude is all ears, brother. 1-1. Runner goes. Wells takes third. That's interesting. Wells takes third, so now we got runners on the corners with one out. And we got to strike the Goldschmidt on that. Rice started to break. He went back. Wells kept on going. So give Wells the stolen base. Wells stole third base. You have that on your bingo card tonight? The 1-2. And he continues. He cannot hit righties. Strikeout. 2 outs. He cannot hit. I mean, what are we doing? This is. Oh my God. Rice at first. Wells is behind the plate. You DH Stanton. Okay? Later in the game, you could pull Rice, put Goldie in for his glove. Depending on the situation. This is unacceptable. Bellinger steps in. Bellinger hits a bomb to right field. See ya. That one is gone city. A 3-run homer for Cody Bellinger. It ties the game 3-3. Way to go, Cody Bellinger with the bomb. With the bomb. A bomb by him. Woo! Bomb. That didn't work out too good, did it? Bellinger blasts this one. When I say he hit it, folks, he got all of that one. Into that short porch. Right field. Didn't see the numbers. Man, that just laid over the plate. He just took it. Jazz steps in now. Whole new complexion in this game. Energy back into the crowd. Energy back into your announcer here. Because now we got something to fucking yell and scream about. Something to be happy about. Tie game. 0-1 to Jazz. Way outside. 1-1 to Jazz. Jazz fouls this one away. We'll go 1-2. Big 2 out, 3-run homer for the Cody man. Jazz 1-2. 2 out now. That's outside 2-2. I hope so, Bond. That would be really cool, man, to have a bunch of guys in here for once. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Just misses. We're going full now to Jazz. Full count to Jazz. 2 out. Tie game now. Bellinger bomb. The payoff to Jazz. He's going to strike him out. He's going to call him out looking. The ball is outside again, it was a ball outside. Earlier a strike. Earlier a ball. Now a strike. So he strikes Jazz out. But Yankees come back, tie it up 3-3 at the bottom of the third. We're going to the top of four, tied 3-3. Woo! Got some action going on. Got some action happening. So let's take a quick break, catch our breaths, and we'll be right back. And as a continuing here on the third floor, we'll continue to pay tribute to the great Hulk Hogan.
Michael Barkan. Bark. Hi, Brad. I'll tell you, we've been doing this World League thing for, 15 years or so now, and never in my life have I seen a specimen like I have before me right now. This guy is John, the Hulk Man, Layfield. He likes pro wrestling, and he likes defensive players even better. What do you think of tonight's game, Lay?
Well, I'll tell you what, little man. I was standing on Mount Olympus breaking boulders with my bare hands. And God said to me, he said, Holster, you got to go to Birmingham. There's a fire up brewing. So I ran down the ocean. 15 days and 15 nights I swam, dude. I fought hurricanes. I fought the sharks. The last 1,000 miles I ran on the world's largest storms. And now I'm here, dude, and the fire will be put out.
What do you think about the defense? I know they're tough. They're coming at you.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. I talked to Norman Schwarzkopf, and he loaned me the world's largest Patriots. Not built by McDonnell Douglas, but built by the workouts and the vitamins, and talking to the big dude upstairs. And what you gonna do, Birmingham, when the world's largest storms and the San Antonio Riders run wild on you?
I don't think there's anything more to be said, Brad. Boomer, we'll check back with you later. All right, and we've got wrestling tomorrow night.
There you go, the great JBL. Pretty freaking young there. That was just prior to his WWE debut. And another one just paying homage. That's from a long time ago, just to show you. So hope you dig. Here's what we do. We don't want to bring you a normal play-by-play, just the constant thing. We want to break it up. Put some humor in there, put some clips in there, movies, TV shows, the nostalgic ads, all that stuff. This is what us older people, older guys were watching when we were watching football, baseball, basketball, etc., etc. So we're trying to bring that back. I hope we're doing a good job. As a matter of fact, I know we're doing a good job because the numbers are showing that. And to continue with the numbers, please like, share, follow, and get in the live chat. Or if you're watching on replay, leave a comment. We'll get back to you. Trust me, we'll get back to you. So we come back to the top of the fourth. They're replaying what happened with Jazz. It seems to be Jazz is the guy this year who's really getting tanked on bad calls. And he banged his helmet and he banged his bat. The umpire just turned walking away. So I'm expecting a little action tonight somewhere along the line. Somebody's going to get in an argument with this umpire. This is going to happen. This umpire is due to give somebody an ejection. He's going to eject somebody, not ejaculate. He's going to eject. Yaddy. Yaddy. Max Fried about to deliver pitch number 60. 60. The 1-2 to low. That's outside. 2-2 now. The 2-2 to low. That's low and outside. He swings to protect. Fouls it down to third base side foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Sinker 94. Lower outside corner. Swing and a miss. I think that's strikeout number 4. They seem to put all kinds of stats up, but they neglect to tell you put the number up there. Let's see what they got. Nothing. Okay. Caballero steps in, takes a ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0, grounded third base foul. Cabrera walked his first at bat. Freed about to bring pitch 65. We're in the top of the fourth with 1 out, 1-1 count on Cabrera, 3-3 to game. The 1-1. Low and in the dirt, 2-1. We'll run down the scoreboard at the bottom half of this inning. 2-1 to count on Cabrera. 1 out, top 4. Nobody on. 3-3 the score. Skies this one to left field pretty deep. Dominguez going back. He's about 10 feet shy of the warning track. Puts it away for out number 2. We'll do the scoreboard, like I said, at the bottom half of this inning. 2 outs now. Nick Fortes is up. He popped out. That misses. Sweeper, 78 outside. Scoreboard really important right now. Pops this one high to right center. Bellinger coming over, puts it away for out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning for Fried, finally. Economical pitching wise. Save him some pitches there along the way. Good Lord. All righty. So, like I said, we'll get to the scoreboard. But first, let's take a commercial break.
I'm here having a couple of Miller Lunch with the world's funniest test coach, Jan Tiriak. This guy's a million laughs. Hey, remember the one you told me about the chicken and the tennis ball? That just cracked me up. Here, have another Miller Lite. Yeah, light tastes great and it's less filling. And you don't want to get filled up when you're having as good a time as we are. Right, Jan?
For serious beer drinkers, there's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Oh, stop it, man. You're killing me.
Gotta love the uke, man. And those commercials were absolute fucking dynamite. Bottom of the 6th with 1 out. Toronto, Baltimore tied 2-2 after Baltimore took the first game of the doubleheader 16-4. Rockies and Indians. Indians all over the Rockies at the end of 5, 9-1 in Cleveland. Diamondbacks in Detroit, trailing Detroit in the bottom of the 5th with 2 out and 1 on, 5-2. Bottom of the 4th with 1 out. Dodgers 2, Cincinnati nothing in Cincinnati. Braves are in Kansas City and they are trailing the Royals 4-0, top 3, 1 out, runner at second. Phillies on top of the White Sox in Chicago, top 3, 1 out, nobody on, 4-0 Phillies. Cubs, Brewers, bottom of the 3rd, no outs, 1-1. Boston, Minnesota, bottom of the 2nd, 2 out, runner at second, locked at 0. Bottom of the 2nd, the Marlins in St. Louis, 2-0 right now. Marlins over the Cardinals, 2-0, bottom of the 2nd, no outs. In the top of the 1st with 2 out and a runner at first, the Nationals and Astros just getting underway, no score there. Rangers, Angels later, Mets, Padres later, Pirates, Giants later, Mariners, Athletics later, and then the only final, and then it's the first game of the doubleheader being played in Baltimore, 16-4. Yanks sitting 5 right now, looking to pick up a full game here and maybe another half. So time to make some damage right here. A big, big game right now in the Bronx. Put the stamp on it. We're ready. Let's rock and roll. 3-3, bottom four. Dominguez is up. He's in the hole 0-2. Grounds this one foul. Dominguez 1 for 1 with a beautiful double. 1 out double into the corner. Unfortunately, he was left there. The pitch. Grounded again, first base side foul. Dominguez swinging from the left side. Boyle pitching from the right side. Boyle about to bring pitch number 64. In the hole, Dominguez 0-2, bottom four, tied threes. (15-24) the Yankees in their last 39 games. Just put that stat up. The 0-2 skies this one left side foul into the crowd. Dominguez hanging tight, ball way outside, 1-2. That was a splitter missing, 93. We'll check the velocity as the game's growing up. His pitch count is growing up. Game's growing old. Boom, blows a bubble. There's one. There's a base hit again for Dominguez, this time in between second and first. More towards the second base, but through to the hole. He's on. So Dominguez with the leadoff single this time. Let's see what the Yankees decide to do here. Play some small ball, maybe put a runner in motion, hit and run, stolen base. Look for the hit. We already got the bomb. So McMahon steps in 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Takes one way inside, ball one down in the dirt. Nice stop there by whoever the catcher is. Action in the Rays bullpen. Montgomery's up. Quick throw over to first. Diving back in there is Dominguez getting dirty. Volpe waiting on deck. Oh, God. Please, something happen here. Something's got to happen here. The 1-0 to McMahon. Runner goes. High throw. He's in there. Stolen base for Dominguez. Yankees decide to play let's run. 1-1 to count. That was a strike to McMahon. Great jump by Dominguez on the replay here. He was in there. Throw was high. He stays on the bag. Oh boy. Woo. All right, now we're 1-1. Runner at second. No outs. McMahon, nice hack. Foul behind the plate. (1-2) now the count on McMahon. Pitch. Low. Good eye. Good eye there. 2-2. All right, they got Boyle working here. Bottom of the fourth, pitch 71 coming. Hot night in the Bronx. The 2-2. This one's sky to left field going back to on the warning track. On the warning track, makes the catch. Dominguez hustles into third. He goes in head first. Whoa, he overslid the bag, reaches back before the third baseman knew about it, turned around to try to tag him. Quick hands by Dominguez. He overslid the bag head first. Had to spin around, turn around, and get that bag before the third baseman turned and realized he was off the bag. Very, very, very fortunate that the throw actually came into the third baseman's glove side, so he twisted that way and had to come back to tag. So And he was, look, he was off the bag quite a bit. So we got lucky right there. So a long sacrifice out. This one's a base hit for Volpe. Dominguez comes through with the Volpe single. Yanks take the lead 4-3. Volpe coming through. I didn't even get a chance to talk shit about him to make him do something. He does it without me saying anything. So Volpe on it first. Yeah, he stayed on the slider first pitch, and he took it right over second base into center field for the base hit RBI single for Volpe. Yanks generate a run without a long ball. Very impressive. Stolen base, sac fly, base hit. Now let's see if we can do the same. Get Volpe moving. Let's see if we can get Volpe a stolen base here. Get him moving. Wells is your batter. Wells drew a walk. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 to Wells now. Volpe at first. 1 out, 1 in. Yanks take the lead 4-3. Bottom 4. The 2-0. Strike 99 on the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to Wells. Runner at first, 1 in. Volpe's RBI single brings Dominguez in after his single. Stolen base, sac fly to third. Heads up, got back on the bag before being tagged out because we really would have something to really talk about if he was tagged out. Wells hammers this one. Line drive. Second baseman gets hung up on it. Volpe trips, watches it, gets up, scrambles to second. Runners are both safe. Let's see what they give him here. He got caught right in between the line drive and hit on the corner of his glove, bounced away from him far enough from the falling Volpe. Volpe tripping coming out of the batter's box yesterday. Now he's tripping going back. I understand what happened there. I do. I've done that too. I'm not blasting the guy on it. I am not blasting Volpe on falling down. It's just that it's Volpe falling down, going to second on what could have been a fucking, what are you kidding me? But it was still one of those plays of a bang-bang play. Tampa called to the bullpen. So we got a call to the bullpen with runners at first and second. 1 in, 1 out. Yanks on top, 4-3, bottom 4. So here's our call to the bullpen. We got a new one. Remember our old one? We got a new one.
You'll get no sympathy from me when people want to run with the Bulls, putting their life at risk like this with a rear naked poke, and it looks like Little Debbie gets trampled over, now looking flat like a pancake, and now inflates back to normal. Look, if you want to around with Bulls, you're going to find out real quick, especially like Little Debbie here, who should just lay off the stack since she may have had a chance to get away. Instead, she's lying there looking like crackhead Grimace on the ground while the Bull walks off into the sunset like freaking Clint Eastwood.
That's our call to the bullpen. So Jason Montgomery will be coming in for the Rays. And he'll be facing the top of the order, Trent Grisham. They're in the top of the 7th now with 1 out and a runner at first. Blue Jays have a runner at first with 1 out, top of the 7th, still 2-2. And the Red Sox are on top of the Twins now, top of the 3rd with a runner at second and 1 out. They are on top of the Twins 2-0 in Minnesota. Red Sox on top of Minnesota 2-0, and Toronto and Baltimore are still tied 2-2. Both games in the 7th. So we got first and second, 1 man out. Trent, 1975 porno mustache. Grisham is up. Runners go. Throw to third, goes into left field. Volpe gets up. He scrambles to home. He scores. It is now 5-3. Yankees running, putting runners in motion, making them throw it around, and scoring runs. That's how you do it, man. That's how you play baseball. The throw just sailed way into the inside side of third. Not even close to the bag. Third baseman diving as far as he could, but he couldn't reach that one. That sailed out there. So now 5-3, runner at second with one out. 1-1 to count to Grisham. They'll give him an E2 on the runner's score. That ball bounces in the dirt. 2-1 now. Trent, with his usual look, just always looks pissed off. Let's see how pissed off he is. 2-1 to count. That's just pounded at the plate. Foul. Rolls weakly up the third base line. Sorry, Boston and Twins are in the top of the third, not the top of the seventh. Toronto and Baltimore are top 7. 2-2 now. 1 out and 2 in. 5-3 Yanks. Hard hit ball first. He makes a nice play on it. Flip to the pitcher covering. 2 out now. Runner advances at third as well. So Wells is at third with 2 out. Grisham moving him over. They'll bring up Rice, who's 0 for 1 and a walk. He walked twice in the same at bat. 5-3 Yanks come back in this game. A bomb by Bellinger. Whoa, that went way up and in. Had a back out of there. That's up by the head. In between the elbow and the shoulder, way inside. Rice dances out of the way like Lionel Richie dancing on a ceiling. Swings and misses at that one. Like Waldo on a Saturday night at ladies' night only. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That one floats up high, 90, misses. 2-1. 2-1, 2 out. We got 2 in this inning. We're up 5-3. Bottom 4. Wells at third. Pitch, way inside. 3-1 now on Rice. The 3-1 to Rice. Ball 4 draws another walk. So Rice is on again, keeping the inning alive. Runners now on the corners, first and third. 2 out. Here comes Carl Schneider for the Rays, going out to talk to Montgomery. I can imagine what he's saying to him here. Let's listen in what he's saying. That's what he was saying as he was walking out to the mound. No, actually what happened is I played the wrong sound clip. So I blew it. This was the joke. What are they talking about? Let's listen in on the mound discussion. That's what it sounded like. All right. We'll try that one again when no one's paying attention. So Paul, I can't hit righties. Goldschmidt steps in. 0 for 2 on the night. And he's got a runner in scoring position with 2 out. In the bottom of the 4th, 5-3. Yanks on top of the Rays. In a game that the Yankees desperately, desperately need. Pitch misses inside. So Goldie's seeing the lefty for the first time. So let's see if we can get some different results here. His first 2 times facing the righty were totally unsuccessful. Now we got the lefty in there against Goldie, who he eats alive. 99 down low. Umpire says it's a strike. Goldie gives him a look. It's 1-1. Wells at third, Rice at first. 2 out, 2 in. Line drive, base hit for Goldschmidt off the lefty. Wells just trots home. 3 runs in. That's 6-3 now, Yanks. And another crucial hit. And another big run without the bomb. Runners moving around, runners bouncing around, a sac fly, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and another base hit, base hit. So Volpe comes through, and Goldschmidt decides to come through. Bellinger in. 99 outside, ball 1 to Bellinger, who bombed one before. Goldschmidt, totally different batter when there's a lefty on the mound. 100 on the 4-seamer, misses way outside. 2-0 to Bellinger. He's being careful here with Bellinger with runners at first and second, 2 out and 3 in. 6-3, Yanks on top, bottom 4. Way inside 99 miles an hour, has him dancing away. This guy is not throwing Bellinger anything. That was probably, the home run he hit was probably about 20 rows deep. 100 miles an hour misses. He didn't want nothing to do with him, ball 4. That's going to load him up. That's going to load him up for Jazz. Two strikeouts. He'll be the 9th batter of the inning. 3 in, 3 on, 2 out. 6-3, bottom 4, Yanks. Pitch, 100 right at the letters. Strike 1. The 0-1 to Jazz. 90 on the other edge. Strike 2, 0-2. Jazz jumps in the hole. 0-2 very quickly with 2 out and bases juiced and 3 in. Bottom 4, 6-3. Yanks on top. Crawling back. Big hits by Volpe and Goldschmidt. This pitch misses. It's 1-2. The 1-2 to Jazz. Swings and misses. Foul tip. Back into the catcher's glove. Rally over. Yanks send 9 men to the plate. Score 3 runs. Leave 3 on. Take a 6-3 lead. We move to the top of the 5th inning on what the Yankees need. Absolute must. This is an absolute must win. And the Yankees are providing what we needed and been asking for. Score. Score. Score without the long ball. We did it. We did it that inning. Of course, Bellinger's bomb, we'll take that. But that's going to come with it, folks. We take that. That we know that's there. But we have to add on. Can't constantly rely on that big bomb. So we got 2 big key hits in that inning with Volpe and Goldschmidt. And I was on Goldschmidt earlier for being in the lineup, and to being in the lineup versus the righty to bring him in later in the game when it makes more sense. And then you can bring him in for defense with Rice there. But you got maneuverability at first that no other team has. You can bring Bellinger in there. You could put Rice there, and you got Goldschmidt there. And you could spell Wells behind the plate with Rice and J.C. Escarra. But J.C. Escarra is no threat. You got to keep him out of this lineup right now. This lineup is starting to thump. Maybe it's going to take a couple more games to get together, but they look like they're starting to meld into something. So that was a good, strong inning by the Yankees. Very impressed to see that. We'll be right back.
My old buddy Jim was a great umpire. He was quick on his feet. He's got eyes like an eagle.
I'm still quick because I don't get filled up. I drink light beer from Miller. Light tastes great. It's less filling. It's got a... What's it say?
Here you go, Jim. Try those.
Oh, yeah. 1/3 less calories than a regular beer. Hey, you're Boo Powell. Hey.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Have a hit, folks. Another blast in the past. So if you're watching on Rumble, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on X, hit the heart, hit the repost, leave a comment. Appreciate you on X. I'm shocked at my numbers on X. They're pretty freaking good. So thank you guys tuning in on X and sharing and doing all that reposting. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, X. Rumblers, you guys are killing it with the numbers. Keep them coming. Please keep them coming, Rumble. I'm the only one on Rumble doing this. Nobody else on Rumble is doing this. This is exclusive. So please help me out with the Rumbler. Like and follow and leave a comment. Get in the live chat. I appreciate it. Please, Rumblers. If you want to help the show, get in the description. Cash App and PayPal are in there. The 1-0 to Walls, the 9th place hitter, 0 for 1. Freed misses again. 2-0 now. Pitch number 71 coming for Max. The pitch. Throws a cutter 89 right into the strike zone. We'll go 2-1 now to the 9th place hitter, Wells. Walls. Wells is on my mind from when I looked up because it's only one letter. Never mind. Have another hit. Curveball floats out of there. We're 3-1. Big inning here for Max. This is a big inning for Max. It's a big batter for Max. Leadoff. This one's skied to right side. It's curving. Like I said, there ain't much room. That ball fell in between the wall and the field. Foul. And a guy with a Peter Tosh shirt gets the toss from Bellinger. He reached for it, missed it. Bellinger gave it to him. He's wearing a Peter Tosh shirt. So Rastaman. And the payoff out at the plate. In honor of our Rastafarian fan out there who got that ball from Bellinger. Hey, Rasta, my friend. The payoff to Walls. The pitch. Sky to center. Grisham takes 1 step, 2 steps, puts it away. 1 down. So after the Rondo home run, Max Fried is now put down 7, I believe. End of 7, 2-2, Toronto and Baltimore. End of the 3rd, Boston on top of Minnesota, 4-0. Yanks ahead of Tampa here, 6-3. Trying to close the deal on this game. Put it out of reach. Let's get in and out of this inning. 2-0. Max, Max falls behind Diaz, 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. 6-3, top 5. If you're new here, remember, 7th inning stretch is coming up. And what we like to do here on the 7th, at the 7th inning stretch is we play you a clip. Now we hope you enjoy that clip. I have not seen any highlights, my friend. Bond, I have not. I've been strike. 2-2 now on Diaz. 2-2 on Diaz. 1 out. But you signed up on Rumble? Well, look for me over on Rumble, Bond. You got my news show. You could watch my news show. You could really watch me cut loose. Swing and a miss at a curveball. Nasty curveball. Get some swinging. 6th strikeout. It's number 6 for Max. Big one there. If you signed up on Rumble, dude, welcome aboard. Go over there and follow me on Rumble, man. Just look up VAV 820 or the Third Floor Podcast, and you'll see, because I have my news show on there, my Third Floor News Unfiltered Live, and it's exclusively on Rumble. It's nowhere else, only on Rumble, not on X, not on YouTube. Strike one to Arando, who went deep. He couldn't hold up on that one. He falls in a hole 0-2. So if Max can get this guy here, a quick, efficient inning, pitch-wise, we're looking good. 26, 29, and I missed the last one. So his first inning with 26. The 0-2, swing and a miss, ball in the dirt, caught by Wells, tags him, inning over. Sorry. We're halfway through. We're going to the bottom of the fifth of a 6-3 ball game. I am so freaking tongue-tied. A lot going on. Trying to catch up with Bond over here. Bond, yeah. Like I said, just if you're on Rumble, just search me on Rumble and check out my news show. I think you'll enjoy the news show. If you want to see what's going on in America, I'm the guy to bring it to you. You just watch one or two of them, you'll be hooked, and you'll watch the rest of them. I bring a lot and put a lot into the news show. Trust me. I really do. But in the meantime, we still got baseball going. Let's take a break. And like I was telling you earlier, one of the most edgiest commercials ever created right here. Ready? Pay attention. This was a real commercial.
Ship my pants? Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
Kmart. Bought up by Sears, and now Sears is out of business. But that commercial ruled, man. That's a good one. I love that one. That's a good TV ad right there. Yeah, we had good commercials back in the day. Like I said, here on the Third Floor, we like to bring the nostalgia of the old days back. So you know what we were doing and what we were up to and what we were watching. We had a lot of laughs because we had some great TV ads to watch. Look back on them now, man. They're so edgy. Most people's heads would explode watching most of these ads that I put on here, especially that one. They would go out of their mind when the kid turns in here. Can't wait to ship my pants, Dad. Anyway, we move to the bottom of the fifth. 6-3, Yanks on top. 3-3-2. 6-5-1. That's your line score. Seymour now in pitching for the Rays. Up against Jason Dominguez, who switches to the right side. He's 2 for 2. Dominguez, McMahon, and Volpe due up for the Yanks here at the bottom of the fifth. Down low, 1-1 to Dominguez. Dominguez with a big stolen base. And then that slide at third, we would have been talking about that one for the rest of the year, folks. He hammers this one right side foul. We'll go 1-2 now. The 1-2 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss. And that was a ball on the outside edge. So Dominguez strikes out, start off the bottom of the fifth. 6-3 ball game, Yanks on top. The big hits from Bellinger, Volpe, and Goldie. Actually, key running by Dominguez and Wells. McMahon looks at a strike. He's 0 for 2. So he falls in 0-1 count here. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly. The 0-2 to McMahon. That miss is low. 1-2. He does strike out, but he's not an easy strikeout. Lays off of that one. 2-2 now. The 2-2 misses 3-2. Work the count full. That's what I said. Even if he strikes out here, it's still a tough strikeout. Strikeout, I know that, but it's still a tough strikeout. Seymour, pitch number 10 coming. Skies this one high and deep to center. Going back on it at the wall. Makes the catch, bouncing off the wall. Ball carrying and carrying and carrying. Just a little bit too much of Yankee outfield out there. Caught it right at the wall at the same time he collided with it. McMahon gave that one a ride. There you go. Good at bat. Right at the Morgan & Morgan sign. It was not out. It would have hit off the top of the wall, about 3 feet below the yellow line. Not taking anything away from that catch. Beautiful catch. He ran a long way to catch that. That was a hard hit ball. And that was to the shortstop side of center. Volpe in the hole 0-2 with 2 out now. Hammers this one right side foul. The 0-2 to Volpe. Way up and out. 1-2 now. Volpe staying alive, fouls that one away. 1-2. 2 out. Nobody on. Bottom 5. 6-3 Yanks on top. Seymour, pitch number 16 coming. Volpe hits this one hard to the shortstop. Throw to first. Plenty of time. Yanks are retired. And we're moving to the top of the 6th. Caminero, Morel, and DeLuca due up for the Rays. Let's pay another bill.
Welcome, everybody, to the light beer battle of the big guys. And there they are, 2 teams locked in mortal combat to decide the eternal argument over light beer from Miller. On one side, the big guys who think the best thing about light is it tastes great. Yeah, it tastes great. On the other side, the big guys who think the best thing about light is it has a third less calories than their regular beer. It's less filling. Less filling.
I feel strongly both ways.
I tell you, this is really no respect. Blue is the violet and red is the rose. You don't pull them or break your nose.
The tension here is almost unbearable.
Oh, you got it.
They can't go on much longer. Something big has got to happen soon. Holy cow, look at that.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, dolls.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
I still don't know why they asked me to do this commercial.
Another classic light beer from Miller commercial. Give me a second. Place is haunted. That's why we're live, folks. You never know. Kids home from work. Son gets home from work, wants to say hello. Even though the on-air sign is on outside the door. Doesn't matter. Hey, well, we got a quick minute. How about a beer tasting review? We're going to crack a Sam Adams for the first time. Never tasted this before, and we're about to. So you'll be the first. Oh, that sounds so nice. Beautiful color. Perfect head. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, that's good as... Oh, my God. 01. 01 to Cabanero. That one bounces. Left-hand batter's box. Back to the backstop. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Line drive to Chisholm. Okay, 1 out. Nobody on. Morel is the batter. Fried misses with a ball outside. 1-0, 1 out, nobody on. 6-3 Yanks, top 6. Curveball floats over for a swing and a miss strike. The 1-1 with 1 out, nobody on. Fried throws that curveball again. He hasn't been using it, probably because of the blister situation. He has made nothing towards his fingers. So that's a good sign. And the curveball is working. 1-2 now to count to Morel. Fried with his 90th. Another curveball, fouled third base side. Look at the color on that. It is awesome. That's just Sam Adams at its best. Another great brew. The 1-2. Curveball again. That one missed badly outside. That time he looked at his pinky. We just showed it. Just a little bit of blood on his leg. This one's deep to left with curve and foul. Second deck. Fried turning tough right now. Really trying to bear down here. The 2-2 fouled right back into Wells' glove. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 of this inning. That's his 8th strikeout. In the prediction show on the Strike Zone, I said 9 strikeouts. I said no earned runs. He has 1 earned run. I got to see how many hits. I said 3 hits. I think they got 5 hits. DeLuca in now. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Big 2-run triple by DeLuca in the first set the table for the Rays to go up 2-0. The 1-0 misses again down low inside. 2-0. 2-0, 2 out. Top 6, 6-3 Yanks. Fried about to throw pitch number 96. This is probably his last inning. I was hoping to get out of this inning with a little less pitches. He throws the curveball again out of nowhere over for a strike. Beautiful, beautiful pitch by Fried right there. 2-1 now. Eglert is up for the Rays in the bullpen. 2-1. Hammer to McMahon. He fires the first with get the beautiful play by McMahon. What an arm. Ends the inning. 1-2-3 go to Rays. We move to the bottom of the sixth of a 6-3 game in the Bronx. Hot, hot evening for the Bronx for the Yanks in the Bronx. And an absolute must win for so many reasons. You already lost a tiebreaker against Toronto. You got to get better in your division. And this is a good way to start. Let's get this going, man. We need more runs here. And we'll be right back after this word.
It started out as a party, but turned into
this word.
It started out as a party, but turned into a case of the missing case.
Groovy shindig.
Who turned out the lights?
Oh, Mickey!
It's okay, doll.
Oh, it's not. There's a case of Miller Lite missing.
Oh,
who took it?
somebody in this room.
Right!
Hey, guys, take it easy, will you?
Why'd you do it?
Okay.
It started out as a party, but turned into a case of the missing case.
Groovy shindig.
I'm here having a couple of Miller Lights with the world's funniest test coach, Jan Tiriak. This guy's a million laughs. Hey, remember the one you told me about the chicken and the tennis ball? That just cracked me up. Here, have another Miller Lite. Yeah, light tastes great and it's less filling. And you don't want to get filled up when you're having as good a time as we are. Right, Jan?
For serious beer drinkers, there's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Oh, stop it, man. You're killing me.
Sorry, we had a technical glitch there. It is not the one I wanted to play. I have no idea what happened there. All right, here we go. Boom, blowing bubbles and clapping his hands. Looking like a total clown in the dugout. That was perfect. All he's missing is the big red fucking nose. But if he keeps screwing around, he might just get that. He's John. Oh, thought we were going to get a bubble. Mason Eglert. Top of the Yankees. Wells will lead it off. 9th place hitter for the Yankees. Sorry. Walk, reached on an error, 2 runs, and 2 stolen bases for the big guy. That'll look good on the back of his bubblegum card. Wells leading off the bottom of the 6th here, which can only mean one thing. Wells towers this one to left field, running, makes the catch just shy of the foul line and the wall. He had to get on his horse to get that one. One away, Wells flies out to left field. Yeah, bottom of the 6th means one thing, top of the 7th next, and that means the 7th inning stretch is right around the corner. Don't miss the 7th inning stretch clip tonight. Like I said, we're breaking the monotony. We needed some laughs. We got a game. We're winning. Let's hold on to this. Let's do things. And we'll enjoy the 7th inning stretch clip coming up on the 3rd floor. Grisham steps in, 0 for 2. Takes a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer right on the edge. Strike 1. Grisham looking to start improving on his numbers, maybe. Especially at that leadoff. Curveball floats over, strike 2. 247 ain't that strong for a leadoff guy. The pitch. Misses 1-2. Top of the 9th. Orioles 3. Blue Jays 2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss and a ball low and out of the strike zone. He strikes out. And that'll be two away. That ball was in the dirt. Rice steps in. He looks at a curveball for a strike. 0-1 to Rice. Rice 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run. 2 good at bats by Rice. But for those walks, he really worked the pitcher. Bounces this one weakly in front of the plate. Gonna have to make a hurry throw. He does and gets Rice by a few steps at first. Yanks go down 1-2-3. We move to the top of the 7th of a 6-3 ball game. Yanks on top. Low, Calabaro, and Torres or Diaz. I don't know. It's 3 guys for the Rays. They're coming up next. All right, let's see if we can pull this one off this time. This is the one.
All right, we're up 15. We got this game won.
Yeah, you guys are buying a light beer from Miller. Yeah, slice Philly.
One out to go. Yeah, what can he do to us now?
Hey, I'll keep the change. Here's Rodney!
Any pinch to the left? Here I am.
Come on, ladies!
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Hey, wait a minute. This game isn't over yet. I caught that.
Ah, boy, there you go. There's the classic I wanted to play because of the baseball theme. Absolute classic. There's Hall of Famers all over that. There's a Pulitzer Prize-winning author in there. I don't know who those guys were, and I don't know where they went, but those guys who wrote those Miller Lite commercials, thank you. Because, my God, they still live today like they lived then. The one before that with Phil Rizzuto is really cool. Tug of War, that's a good one. Bond, yes. I think just put the links in the comment after the show or whatever. Just drop the links in the comment. I'll get them on. Bond, our friend from Down Under, who's watching today, is going to send us some beer ads from Down Under. I will definitely be into that. I will put them right in the show, Bond. I appreciate that. And you still have Kmart's in Australia? Hasn't the word got there yet? Freed still in there for the top of the 7th. Everybody in the bullpen is dead except Williams, Lasagna, and De Los Santos. Those are the 3 available right now. But Freed is cruising, pitch 100, swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout. So yes, on the strike zone, I predicted almost all of this Freed performance tonight. If you don't believe me, it's there. Go to the strike zone later. You'll find out. I said no runs. He's given up 1 earned. I said 9 strikeouts. He's got 9 strikeouts. I said 3 walks. I don't know how many walks he's got. He's probably got none. I said 3 hits. I think they got 6. All right? That's pretty fucking good for fucking predicting a fucking pitcher. And I said he'd go 8. That's why I was hoping he'd get out of that 6th a little bit better. He's put down 13 straight batters for the Rays. I don't know what he said, but he mouthed something towards the Yankee dugout, and he don't have a pretty face on right now. He floats a 75-mile-an-hour curveball that just finds its way in there like you wouldn't believe. Strike one. De Los Santos is up now. Let's be careful here. Be very careful, Boone. Pitch number 103 for Fried on the 1-1. Another curveball. Misses the strike zone. Umpire calls it a strike. Umpire helping him out. Calabrero is turned, and he's like talking to the umpire right now. They're still jawing. They're still jawing. The count is 1-2. It was a ball. Umpire banged a strike. Count is 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Top 7, 6-3 Yanks. Fried, pitch number 104. Curveball. Just misses. Almost the same spot. Stadium reacts. Fried looks around. Calabrero standing there like a statue. Not saying a word on that one. 2-2 now to count. Curveball up the middle, right to Jazz, standing right behind the bag at second. Throw to Goldie, scooped out of the dirt. 2 away. 2 away now. Fried absolutely gutting it. Pitch number 106 coming. Fortes, the number 8 hitter for the Rays. 14 in a row. Sent down. That one just misses. 14 in a row sent down by Fried. Pitch 107 coming. 6-3 Yanks. Top 7, 2 out. The 1-0. Misses with the curve. 2-0 now. Nobody on for the Rays. 2 out. De Los Santos warming up. Fried focused. The 2-0. 91 just misses. Umpire squeezing them now. These were strikes earlier. We spoke about the umpire earlier. This could be the beginning of the boiling of the water right now with this umpire from both dugouts. Fried misses on 4 straight pitches and walks them. 2 out walk. 14 in a row, gone. The 15th batter finds his way on 4 straight balls. .109 pitches season high right now. Fried is telling him, I got this, I got this. Boone is turned away at the... I love it. Fried says, I got this, I got this. Boone gives him a quick pat and leaves. That was nice to see, wasn't it? Boone turned away. Fried talks his way in to facing the 9th place hitter, Walls, who's 0 for 2. Fried, pitch 110. 2 out, runner on, 6-3. The pitch. Misses low. 5 straight balls by Fried. That one nowhere near the strike zone. .2022 was the last time Fried threw 110 pitches. About to be his career high right here. A 1-0 with 2 out and 1 on in a 6-3 ball game. Top of the 7th. The 7th inning stretch clip coming up. Don't miss it, folks. We got a good laugh for you. The 1-0. This one hit hard. That's going to find its way in. It's going to bounce to the wall. Hill round third. Jazz with the ball. It's cut off. It's a double-way Walls. The run is in. It's 6-4. just found its way in between center. Just finding its way between Grisham and Bellinger. Grisham getting there, firing into Jazz. Jazz fired it home. Goldie cut it off as the runner cruised into second. Run scores. We got 6-4. Boone comes out to get him. We got a call to the bullpen, and I read Fried's lips as he handed the ball to Boone, and he said, "I'm sorry," which is pretty classy. So with this call to the bullpen, let's pay a bill.
I've had to write some tough things about some tough guys. But there's one guy I can't write anything bad about. His unique brand of baseball has made him a living legend. So have his commercials. They got me to try his favorite beer, light beer from Miller. Light's less filling and it really tastes great. So I bought this light for that renowned yet humble man, Mark Thornberry.
Cheer up, Billy. One day you'll be famous just like me.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
The great Billy Martin. So if you guys are out there who are a little younger than us, who are out here, and you don't know who Billy Martin is, or you only think you know, man, Google him, find out, man. Check out some highlights of Billy. Billy was an amazing second baseman. Billy played with all the great Yanks. Billy won a lot of World Series with the Yankees. Of course, Billy Martin, number one, long since retired. This is a long commercial break here. Check the scoreboard real quick while we're waiting. As I say that, they come back, but let's get it real quick here. The Orioles take a doubleheader from Toronto. Baltimore takes a doubleheader from Toronto. 16-4, game 1. 3-2, game 2. Toronto drops 3 in a row. Yanks, we need this game. Let's fucking go. Johnny Lasagna in. He misses with ball 1. Runner at second is Walls. Hit hard right to Goldie. One hop. He scrambles over to first. He'll take it unassisted. And the Yanks get out of it, leaving a runner. The Rays leave a runner at second. It is 6-4 now as we get ready for the 7th inning stretch. 7th inning stretch time, my friends. All right, as we cue it up, there we go. Okay, sorry. Only took a second. Like I said, on the third floor, we're not your normal play-by-play. I think you've seen that if you've been here for a while. Get in the comments, get in the live chat, hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow, hit all that fun stuff. But if you've been here for a while, you know, this is not like your normal play-by-play. And make sure we keep that tradition alive. What we do in the 7th inning stretch, we play a clip from a classic movie, a classic scene from a movie, TV show, or something else fun. So tonight, I said, you know what? We showed a lot of craziness lately. How about we get a laugh? So here's a laugh from one of the greatest comedy movies ever made and some of the greatest actors ever. So enjoy this, the 7th inning stretch here on the third floor.
What you do in your father's garage?
Tune-ups, oil changes, brake relining, engine rebuilds, rebuild some trannies, rear end.
Okay. But does being an ex-mechanic necessarily qualify you as being an expert on tire marks?
No. Thank you. Goodbye.
Sit down and stay there until you're told to leave.
Your Honor, Ms. Vito's expertise is in general automotive knowledge. It is in this area that her testimony will be applicable. Now, if Mr. Trotter wishes to voir dire a witness as to the extent of her expertise in this area, I'm sure he's gonna be more than satisfied.
Okay.
All right. All right. Now, Ms. Vito, being an expert on general automotive knowledge, can you tell me what would the correct ignition timing be on a 1955 Bel Air Chevrolet with a 327 cubic inch engine and a 4-barrel carburetor?
It's a bullshit question.
Does that mean that you can't answer it?
It's a bullshit question. It's impossible to answer.
Impossible because you don't know the answer.
Nobody could answer that question.
Your Honor, I move to disqualify Ms. Vito as an expert witness.
Can you answer the question?
No, it is a trick question.
Why is it a trick question?
Watch this.
Because Chevy didn't make a 327 in 55. The 327 didn't come out till 62. And it wasn't offered in the Bel Air with a 4-barrel carb till 64. However, in 1964, the correct ignition timing would be 4 degrees before top dead center.
Well, she's acceptable, Your Honor.
My cousin Vinny. I hope you enjoyed that break, the 7th inning stretch. Hope you got a chance to stretch. Hope you got a chance to roll one, crack one, or whatever you're doing out there. We so enjoy the 7th inning stretch around here. Have a hit, folks. We're winning the game. Bon, I'm shocked that you still have K-Barts in Australia. Can you see if they still have Pro-Keds or Converse sneakers? 4-4-2 for Tampa. 6-5-1 for the Yankees. As we move to the bottom of the 7th inning here. 6-4 ball game. Max Fried with an absolute... I'm going to call it. I think Max Fried threw a gem tonight. Gave up 2 earned runs. Baker now in for the Rays. He'll be facing Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. Goldschmidt back to righty versus righty. See what happens here. Skies this one behind the plate, foul. Indians over the Rockies. 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. Ball, 1-1. And like I just said, in case you missed it, Toronto has dropped a doubleheader to Baltimore, losing the last 3 games in a row. Yankees desperately need to hold on to this lead. The 1-1 to Goldie. Skied high, first base side out into the crowd. One and 2 to count on Goldie. We're in the bottom of the 7th, 6-4, Yanks. The pitch from Baker. That's strike 3. Goldie looking. Goldie again continuing slump city against righties. Bellinger steps in now, 1 for 2. He had the bomb earlier. Looks at a ball. Will Warren will be going for the Yankees tomorrow. See how he's going to do. Grounded hard, first base. Diaz smothers it. Great play by the first baseman Diaz. Flips to the pitcher. And Bellinger is retired. Saved the base hit for sure, man. Good play. Good play by the first baseman. As a first baseman, that's a great play by the first baseman. We don't get enough recognition for guys of us that have played over there at first. Jazz has already struck out 3 times. And he jumps in the hole 0-1 with 2 out now in the bottom of the 7th. 6-4 Yanks on top. Pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball way outside. Jazz just looking disheveled tonight. 3 strikeouts. Like I said, he's in the hole 0-2 already. The 0-2. Grounded right back to Baker. Flips the first. Jazz is gone. Yanks are gone. 1, 2, 3. We move to the top of the 8th of a 6-4 ball game. And we'll be back after this word from one of our sponsors. Now, this one's from a sponsor.
What's a pitch, Rabbit?
The greatest news in sports, Sam. There's 200 free baseball trading cards on Post cereals.
Carnation, you mean like on Post Alphabets?
Yeah, and on 9 other Post cereals like Sugar Crisp, Post Toasties, and Grape Nuts Flakes. See? 6 free trading cards right on the back of the package.
Hey, this here one's Mickey Mantle.
Right, Doc. You get 200 different top baseball stars in color. Kids, these cards are fun to trade and keep. They've even got every player's batting record. So, start today a little bit better with a little bit better cereal. Fresh from Post.
Why, you...
Kids, get your free baseball trading cards with Post cereals. I'm Bugs Above.
1961. Yeah, that's how we got our trading cards, and some stuff that if you have it today, you are sitting on a fucking gold mine. If you're sitting on that collection of mint, fuck, you could buy fucking Yale. You can go to Yale, to the main building where Yale is, and tell everybody get out and buy it. Use it as your house. If you have that in mint. 1961. So if you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you. Watching on Rumble, appreciate you. Watching on X, of course I appreciate you. But I appreciate you more if you hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow. Get in the live chat, leave a comment, share it, tell somebody. Jump on in here. We got a ball game going. We're going to the top of the 8th. 6-4 Yanks on top of the Rays. Johnny Lasagna's in, and he's up against Arenado. And he hammers this one into right field. That'll fall in front of Bellinger. Leadoff single. Lasagna throwing a meatball up there. Hard hit ball right in between Hop. Leadoff man on. Now we'll bring on Caminero. 0 for 3. Ball outside. Let's see how Lasagna's doing. I mean, this is only going to be pitch number 5 coming. I haven't been able to check his velocity or his location, but let's see what the Lasagna's throwing here. .94 on the cutter, not close. Ball 2. The 2-0. Foul behind the plate. 2-1. 2-1. Count. Nobody out. Runner on first. 6-4 Yanks. Top of the 8th. On a hot night in the Bronx. Toronto drops 2 to Baltimore. Boston all over the Twins. 6-1. Base hit. Right field again. We have first and second and nobody out. Johnny Lasagna throwing the meatballs. Can we get this guy and just, like, we got to do something with Johnny Lasagna. We really, you've got to make a move. What are we going to do with this guy? What are we going to do? He has been detrimental coming in. I can't recall the last time he had a clean inning. What do we do with him? Let me know in the live chat and comments. Let me know what you're thinking. What do we do with Johnny Lasagna here? Angus! Volpe to Jazz. 1 to first. Double play. Thank God for the double play. Lasagna getting off the hook there. And I got 2 out and a runner at third. And that's all. I'll tell you what, that's a good play by Volpe. That was a line drive, and he scooped it on the hop. Not easy. Transfer, much better than last time. Right to Jazz, right to Goldie. Plenty of time both ways. Beautiful play. Double play. Volpe, Jazz, Goldie. Lasagna stays in the oven, though. He'll be facing Chandler Simpson. He's pinch hitting. Runner at third, 2 out. Pitch 9 by Lasagna. Swing and a miss, 99, fouled back into Wells' glove. He holds on to it, strike 1. Simpson from the left side. Lasagna from the right side. The 0-1 with 2 out and a runner on. Misses way outside. Ball. 1-1. Boston over the Twins in the bottom of the 6th. 6-1. Yankees leading 6-4 here. The 1-1. This is popped up third base side. Will he have room? Will he have room? McMahon just runs over, grabs it, snags it, foul territory. 5 or 6 feet from the netting and all that other fun shit that's over there. Puts it away. They're out of it. Lasagna gets lucky with the double play and a foul out. That could have been treacherous, but he worked out of it. Somehow, some way, he got out of it. It could have been a lot worse than what was happening there. For sure. For sure. All right, let's see what else we got. You know what? Let's enjoy a clip. Enjoy this clip while we take a quick break here on the third floor, bringing you live Yankee play-by-play like nobody else. Nobody does this play-by-play. Come on.
Why don't you tell me about some of your previous work experience?
Alrighty. My last job was in publishing. I got fired for having sex in my office with the cleaning woman.
Go on.
All right. Well, before that, I was in real estate. I quit because my boss wouldn't let me use his private bathroom. That was it.
Do you talk to everybody like this?
Of course.
Well, my niece told me you were different.
I am different, yeah.
But I gotta tell you, you are the complete opposite of every applicant we've seen. Mr. Steinbrenner, sir. There's someone here I'd like you to meet. This is Mr. Costanza. He's one of the applicants.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I wish I could say the same, but I must say, with all due respect, I find it very hard to see the logic behind some of the moves you have made with this fine organization. In the past 20 years, you have caused myself and the city of New York a good deal of distress, as we have watched you take our beloved Yankees and reduce them to a laughingstock, all for the glorification of your massive ego.
Hire this man.
Hey, maybe the Yankees do need a George Costanza. I do miss Seinfeld. That right there is such brilliant, brilliant, brilliant writing. It's too bad that Larry David's gone cuckoo with the Hollywood shit. But as a TV writer, I mean, absolutely brilliant. I mean, that Larry David's up there with Norman Lear. If you don't know who Norman Lear is, I don't know. I guess you don't know much about it. Going, man. I'm the only one doing it. Dominguez grounds this one to second. He's out. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. McMahon up. McMahon, Volpe on deck. Wells in the hole. Yanks 6. Rays 4. Bottom 8. 1 out. Kevin Kelly now pitching for Tampa. McMahon swings at a 93-mile-an-hour sinker. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Or strike 1, swing and a miss, or swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 right there, 91 on the cutter. 0-2 immediately to McMahon. As Kelly is throwing heat. The 0-2 to McMahon. Swings and fouls this one into the catcher's glove for strike 3. Two quick outs for Tampa here in the bottom of the 8th. Tampa tomorrow, Tampa Thursday, Miami Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Volpe's up. He looks at a ball. The thing is, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yours truly will be in Golden Gate Park with Dead and Company, celebrating 60 years of the Grateful Dead. The 1-0. That misses. 2-0 to Volpe. He dances away. Devin Williams now up and warming up in the Yankee bullpen. Going to come in and try to save this. Would have loved an insurance run. The 2-0 to Volpe with 2 out. He takes a strike. 2-1. Dead and Company. Golden Gate Park. Bob Weir, John Mayer, O'Teal, Vince, Mickey, Jason, and all my fellow Deadheads. It's going to be unbelievable. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Golden Gate Park. Yours truly will be. And Volpe takes a strike. Works the count full. Full count to Volpe. Yeah, I'll be posting some stuff live and everything. Yes, Angus, I knew you know who Norman Lear is. You know television, you know Norman Lear. This one hit high and deep to center, going back and back and back and back and into the Tampa Bay bullpen. Volpe with the solo homer. There's your insurance run, folks. A solo homer for Volpe. Yanks will rock it up now 7. Tough war. I can't believe it. Wait a minute. It can't. Hold on. What he just said in feet can't be right. He hit it a ton, folks. 450 feet. Wells hits one. This one's going deep to center. Back and back and back. 2 steps shy of the 408 sign for Wells getting the 3rd out. But Volpe, he just... What the fuck? Sorry about that. That was into the Yankees bullpen. Holy shit. I got to see if I can get the footage on that one. That was a rocket ship. Oh, wow. Holy shit, he rocked that. Oh, he killed that fucking ball. He absolutely murdered that ball. I think they're still waiting for that. I don't know if that ball landed yet. Let me check. No, didn't land yet. Still waiting for it. But holy cow, he mauled. Oh my God, he mauled that. Let me see if I can find this. We'll be right back. Let me see if I can find the clip of that home run. You got to see that, folks. Holy Christ, he hit that like fucking Babe Ruth.
It started out as a party, but turned into a case of the missing case.
Groovy shindig.
We're turning out the lights!
Oh, Mickey!
It's okay, doll. Oh, it's not. There's a case of Miller Lite missing.
Who took it?
Somebody in this room.
Rodney! Hey, guys, take it easy, will you?
Why'd you do it, Rodney? 'Cause light tastes great?
Yeah! Cause life's less filthy. Yeah! I didn't do it. Well, I'm not even Rodney.
You! I thought it was a costume party. Great mask, huh?
But if he didn't do it, who did?
They'll never figure out who took that case.
Oh, Mickey, you did!
Not exactly.
Hiya, doll.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm glad we didn't go dancing.
It's no mystery that there's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Oh, there you go. Star-studded cast, including Rodney. How can you go wrong with Rodney? All right, now let me see if I can get this in here. Hold on. This could be a first. You're witnessing history right now on the third floor. This could be a first, friend. Hold on, people. Devin Williams in 7-4, top of the ninth. He misses with a ball. 1-0. The next pitch. Misses 2-0. Holy shit. Check this out, folks.
He's nobody on to 3-2. Hit in the air to right field. Center field and deep. Going back. No! Anthony Volpe makes it.
He absolutely murdered that. God, he hit that a long way. NYY Underground with the call. Pete over at NYY Underground. Check him out on YouTube. Absolutely awesome. Awesome post game. This ball is launched high and deep to right. If it's fair, it is gone. Just foul. Pete at NYY Underground probably has the best post game out there. Them fucking voicemails, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, that hit above the Yankee bullpen and bounced back into the Yankee bullpen. This is a base hit in between Bellinger and Grisham. That's going to go to the wall. It's going to go to the wall. He's going to go to second. He's going to dig for 3. The relay way late. That's a triple. That's a triple for Lowe. That'll bring up Cabrera. Williams coming in. So Devin Williams comes in to try to shut it down, and here's what we got so far with Devin Williams coming in. We got a stand-up triple. That pitch almost hits him. 1-0 to Cabrera, the 7th place hitter for Tampa. So we have a runner at third. 1-0 to count. Nobody out. 7-4, top 9. We need this game. Come on, Devin. Misses again. This guy continues to be. This can't be the closer, bro. Fouled back into the glove of Wells. He holds on to it. 2-1. 2-1 to count. Runner leads off third. Nobody out. Top 9. 7-4 Yanks. Pitch. Way, way, way outside 3-1. Devin Williams looking around. He sets the 3-1. Swings at ball 4. We're going full. Full count now to Cabrera. Pitch number 11 coming. Payoff. Skied behind the plate. Foul. 94 on the four-seamer. So he's about to throw pitch number 12, and what we got is a stand-up triple to lead off this inning, and we're full count to Cabrera. The payoff. And he walked him. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. Gray is the batter, 8th place batter. He's 0 for 2. In 3 games, he's 1 for 5 on the year. He better not. Runners on the corner, nobody out. Williams takes one up high. Angus, if you saw him during the Touch of Grey tour, you saw the Dead. You saw the Grateful Dead. That was the Brent years. Those are the Brent years, man. Nobody out in the 9th. Runners on the corners, throw to first. Engagement number 1. Saratoga. That was one of the hottest spots for the Dead there at Saratoga Springs, bro. So many good shows out of there. The 1-0. 2-0. Sportsman's Park, yeah. You know, the photos of that place are awesome, man. St. Louis, in that time, in that era, man. Beautiful stadium at the time. It's a huge structure. The 2-0, swing and a miss, 2-1. He'll help Devin Williams out. It was in the strike zone, but he'll help him out by a swing and a miss. 2-1. Runners on the corners. Top of the 9th, 7-4 Yanks. Rays are threatening big time. Williams. Pitch number 16 coming. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Changeup, 82. Had to throw him nothing but heat. Angus Bond, thank you so much for hanging out here, man. Appreciate you. Join them, people. Let's go. YouTube, X. This one taps slowly to Ryan at third. He makes a hell of a play and a high throw to Jazz. Jazz with a great play at second. They'll take the lead runner. The score will come in. It's 7-5 with a runner at first with 1 out. And that'll bring up the 9th place hitter, Walls. Maybe a little, yeah, just a little jump pass to Jazz. Everything clean. Just get the out, get the out, get the out. Jazz made a nice stretch on a high throw. Trading out for a run. Keep an eye on the runner. .94 right in the corner. Umpire looks at it, doesn't appreciate it, calls it a ball. That was bullshit. One out. One out, one on, one in. This one bounced to McMahon again. Beautiful play beautiful play. Good relay to Jazz. Jazz does not throw to first. So 2 away. They take the out. Jazz does not make the throw to first. That was a nice play by Ryan McMahon coming in on the grass. Grabbed it on the hop. Crossed his body to Jazz right in his gut. Jazz looked at first and held on to it as the runner slid in pretty hard. Sure, that had a lot to do with it. 2 out now. We'll exchange runners at first. Diaz, the leadoff hitter for the Rays, 1 for 4 on the night. Walls off first. Diaz in the box. Williams. Walls goes. No throw. They'll give it that defensive indifference or whatever. Three-run bomb from Bellinger and then a bomb by Volpe. This grounded to Volpe. Goldschmidt drops the throw from Volpe, who triple pumped and threw low into the dirt. Goldie tries to scoop it. He cannot scoop it. That's another error. So the second error of the night for Volpe. Error number 15 on the year. 15th error on the year. Just a routine ground ball. Quite honestly, I would have had that. I don't know how Goldie didn't come up with the scoop on that, to be honest with you. Now that I watch the replay, Goldie could have saved him on that with a hell of a play and a scoop. But being a right-handed first baseman coming across your body backhanding it doesn't usually work. You're left-handed, it's right in the glove. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. But Volpe, triple pumped before he threw it. So now we got runners on the corners. 7-5, 2 out. He runs. No throw. Runners at second and third. I guess that's a runner's indifference. So now 2 out. The pitch was a strike, so it's 0-1 to Arenado, who's 2 for 4 on the evening. Williams about to throw pitch 23. The 0-1. Right on it. Now, that was a ball 2 minutes ago. Now it's a strike. So it's 0-2. Umpire can't make up his mind on that one. So here we go. Crowd coming alive with 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. 2-run lead, 7-5, top of the ninth. The pitch misses, 1-2. Timeout called. All kinds of action in a Rays bullpen. They're anticipating tying this game. A base hit will tie this. 1-2 to count to Arenado. Arenado from the left side. Williams from the right side. The 1-2. Swing swing and a miss. And the Yankees win it 7-5 over the Rays in a game they absolutely, definitely needed. Needed it so badly. Toronto losing a doubleheader to Baltimore. That helps. Boston is still winning, but that's okay. This game right here, big, 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 huge win for the Yankees. Unbelievable win. They brought it down like they always do. They like to make it interesting, but the Yankees get the win. Fuck yeah, Yanks win 7-5. Boston's winning 6-1. That's in the top of the sixth with 2 out and a runner on. But like I said, the big one right here in the Bronx, an absolute must night. So they got the series 1-1. 2 games still to go against the Rays tomorrow and Thursday. We're going to do our best to bring you to both of those games. But like I said, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, LSD City, Golden Gate Park, Dead and Company. I can't miss it. I'll be there, chilling. Whoa. But, hey, to everybody that tuned in tonight and watched this game, hung in there, Angus and Bond, appreciate you guys. You know how much I love you guys. You know that already. There's no anything there, but I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Angus, appreciate you. Bond, thank you so much. Rumblers, appreciate you guys for hanging out too. Really like the numbers on Rumble. Remember, on Rumble, I'm the only one that does this. Nobody else does this. Nobody brings you play-by-play like the third floor. So we're going to continue to do that. We're going to probably, I would think tomorrow and Thursday, we're probably going to join the game in progress, depending on the work schedule. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah. So tune in tomorrow night for more Yankee coverage, more third floor shenanigans, as we like to say, and bring you. But always remember, when you come up to the third floor, always remember, you have to bowl up, bong up, and then beam on up to the third floor. Bring a glass of wine, roll a blunt, bring a snack, pop your favorite beverage. Either way, come on up. We'll be hanging out here. We'll be chilling, hanging out in time and space, waiting on you to come join us on the third floor. Remember, people, love each other, be kind. Because kindness, that's the easiest thing in the world to do. Love each other, love yourself, love each other. Peace, people. Be good.
That's all, folks. Ow! I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.